Hi, you guys. Welcome back. And of course, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can use crystals to protect yourself against EMFs, which are a low vibration radiation that travel in long waves. And this is a threat to each and every one of us in this day and age. So to learn how to protect yourself, stay tuned. So my actual education in EMFs is a lot more thorough when it comes to my actual intuitive feelings about spaces that contain a lot of EMFs. But just to kind of give you the description of what an EMF is, it is a lower vibration radiation which travels in long waves. That is what I read anyway. But just to kind of give you the layman's terms, EMFs can be transmitted to you through cell phones, computers, laptops, tablets, Wi-Fi routers, microwave ovens, and so many things in our day-to-day life. And how many of us actually sit in front of a computer with a Wi-Fi connection for hours each and every day while we work? Not only that, you're always on your cell phones or tablets or any other devices that are constantly bringing these radiation waves straight to you. So in this day and age, I just think that it's so important to protect yourself against this radiation, which is constantly attacking your physical body everywhere you go. Now, there aren't a ton of public studies about the effects that the EMFs have on your body, but there are definite health concerns to be considered when you know that EMFs are really just radiation. We all should be aware that the exposure to this radiation is definitely going to give you some long-term health effects that you may not really want to have to deal with later in life. So one way that I have found is a great way to kind of help protect yourself against these EMF waves is with crystals, of course. So I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 crystals that I've decided to use in my workspace near my computer, so that then as I'm spending a lot of time in front of my computer creating and editing videos, I can then be a little bit safer knowing that hopefully some of that EMF radiation is being kind of moved away from my being or absorbed by these crystals. So I'm going to share with you what crystals I'm using, and I'll also at the end give you a list of other crystals that I've also heard are great protective crystals for the EMF radiation. So the 3 crystals that I have decided to use at my workstation are black tourmaline, rainbow fluorite, and flint. I know that sounds strange that I'm using flint, but I'm using flint. I'm not only going to share with you the health benefits that I've researched with these 3 crystals regarding EMFs, but I'm also going to share with you the intentions that I set into each of those 3 crystals before I place them around my workstation, because not only can they protect you against the EMF radiation, but they are crystals. They want to work for you. So it's best to set as strong of an intention in each crystal as possible. So of course, I have my crystals working for me in multiple ways. So the first crystal that I'm going to tell you about is the black tourmaline. I know that I've spoken about this crystal in another protective video where I spoke about the spiritual protection that some crystals can offer. So I'll go ahead and link that video up above in case you haven't seen that one yet and you wanted to know what crystals are great for spiritual protection. Now, in this case, we're talking about the physical protection from the EMF radiation. So the black tourmaline is going to be blocking the EMFs. So therefore, hopefully can remove a lot of that from my environment just right away. So any EMFs coming at me that aren't absorbed by, the devices themselves can then be blocked from my aura and energy field as I work at my computer station. The rainbow fluorite is very helpful for actually helping you with any negative effects that EMFs might have on your physical body. Not only that, but fluorite is an awesome stone for transmuting the negative energies into positive energies. And it's a very good spiritual protective stone. And then I have the flint. It's like my sacred spiritual fire to consume the EMF waves, and basically take all the negative energy once again out of the area that I have this stone. Now, every single time that you work with crystals, you should start by cleansing your crystals. And then once you've cleansed them, you need to charge those crystals with your intention. And I like to charge the crystals with my intention as well as with the Reiki healing energy, because I am attuned to Reiki. So that is one great way to use Reiki, is while you're setting your intentions into the crystal, you can just add a little boost of energy with the Reiki as you are setting those intentions. So once you have cleared the negative or unwanted previous energies from each and every stone, then take each stone into your hands. Even if you do not practice Reiki, you still want to take the stone into your hands, and you need to give that crystal a job. That is basically setting the intention into the crystal. Because once you do that, the crystal will do whatever your intention is, as long as it's within its power. So, for instance, I did write down kind of what I wanted each crystal to intend to do for me. So for the black tourmaline, I asked this crystal to begin to protect me in my space and block any negative energies and even any psychic attacks. And also to remove negative energy within myself and my workspace, to cleanse, purify, and transform any dense energy into a lighter vibration. Okay, so then I went on to the rainbow fluorite. I placed that crystal in my hand. And then for that one, the intention I set was for the rainbow fluorite to protect and stabilize my environment, because it's a very good stabilizing crystal. And also to help with grounding and harmonizing the spiritual energies around me as well. Now, I also asked this crystal to work with my upper chakras to increase my intuitive abilities while I'm working, and to link my mind with universal consciousness, and help me to deepen my connection to spirit. And then with the flint stone, I asked this one to help giving me courage, stability, and alignment in my workspace, as well as helping me to boost my divine inspiration for manifestation. And this crystal can also help with anger or any type of arguments that you might have. So I asked it to help to just calm any anger that might arise as I'm working and doing these things at my computer. But also I asked this crystal to consume any of the negative energies around with its sacred fire. Because again, this is flint, and flint actually makes sparks that can create fire. So that's what I did for each and every one of my crystals. Like I said, I didn't want the crystal just sitting there and absorbing all these EMFs for me without giving them more of a job to do. But remember, your crystals are working hard for you, and they're going to be busy just absorbing these energies. So it'll be very important to at least once a week go back and re-cleanse and reprogram those crystals so that they can be fresh and ready to go after a good cleanse once in a while. Because you don't want to just continue to have the negative energy just continue to absorb, because then it'll start to kind of give that off into the environment as well, rather than having their higher vibration that they should be giving to you. I simply placed my 3 crystals around my computer so that they can help to eliminate the EMF effect whenever I'm working at my computer. Now, I hope that this video helps you guys. There are lots of other ways that you can also protect yourself from EMFs. There are many other crystals. I'll be sure to give a list right after I'm done talking here. I'll give you a list of other crystals that you guys can use. And I know they even sell little amethyst or shungite pieces that you can place in your cell phone case. And I really highly recommend that. If you can carry the amethyst or the shungite inside of your cell phone case, like a thin layer of one of those crystals, that will definitely help to direct the EMF away from your physical body as you use that device. So that is a great thing to look for. I know that you can purchase those at energymuse.com. That's where I've certainly seen those available. If you guys have any questions about this video, be sure to put the questions down below in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. And go ahead and share this with any of your friends or family who may need to know how to protect themselves from the EMF radiation. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.